was taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, but my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting.
Going into the tutorial, I'm taking a slight transitional shade and blending it into the crease of my eye using my Sigma F25 tapered blending brush. This is just going to help blend out all of the shadows later on and just like act as a nice base. It's really important to lay a transitional shade down, it just makes the blending so much easier. I'm just working it into the crease of my eye, and then whatever's left in the brush, I'm running this under my lower lash line with that really attractive face. Yeah, and then going on to the next shadow, which is kind of like a darker transitional shade, I'm applying this, focusing this on the inner and outer corner of my eye, trying not to apply any product to the middle section of my eye because I'm going for kind of like a halo-y eye look. That makes sense. So like the brightest shade will be in the center part of my eye rather than the inner corner, and the darkest parts will be on the inner and the outer corner. Then I'm going to apply that shadow all the way under the lash line on my fluffy brush. Then I'm taking this shade called Slow Burn from the Urban Decay Electric palette. I actually took the wrong shadow because when I was filming, like doing the other eye before, I realised that I actually used the orange from the Sleek palette for this step of the makeup look. So I just kind of like overtook that later on with the Sleek palette. So skip the step, but I thought I'd leave this in just to show you a real creation of what happened. So I went over the top of that using the orange shadow from the Sleek Makeup Ultra Matte palette. This palette is so good if you're looking for a palette with loads of like bright colourful matte shadows, because I think it's really difficult to find matte bright colourful shadows, so this palette does come in a great deal of use. Then I'm taking another dark transitional shade. All the shade names will be listed down below. Most of them are from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just can't remember the names off the top of my head, but I will have them in the description box below. Then after all of that has been applied, I'm going to blend out the kind of like perimeter of the shadow using the big Sigma blending brush, just to make it look nice and seamless. Yeah. Then I'm taking a bit of my concealer. This of course is Anastasia. I'm applying it on the middle section of my eye. When I did this makeup look, I didn't realise how much the Urban Decay Slow Burn shadow would stick to this concealer. So what I'd recommend doing is blending out the concealer using a finger, just so it looks a little bit more seamless, or being a bit more careful about product placement. Because as you can see, like it really sticks to it, and then it's kind of hard to blend. So that was my mistake on this makeup look, but I still love the way it turned out. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that shadow and apply it to the middle section of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to highlight my brow bone using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter on this kind of tiny Nude by Nature defining brush. It's really good for getting in that brow bone area. Then I'm going to blend that all out using my fluffy Sigma brush, and then I'm going to tightline my waterline using the Darkside waterproof gel liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills, just so it makes the lashes look a lot darker, and I feel like this really did help intensify the makeup look and make it look a lot more vibrant. Then I'm going to curl my lashes. I need to get a new eyelash colour. This eyelash colour is so old and gross now. Just poke myself in the eye. Fabulous. Then I'm going to apply some mascara in preparation for the falsies. I'm taking the Sleek Makeup, I don't know what mascara it's called. It's just the one with the kind of like bubbly end. So yeah, I am applying mascara. My eyes look really green here, but then like in the intros and stuff, they look blue. It's really strange. My eyes are chameleon. They change colour all the time. But yeah, I'm applying some lashes off screen because it's really difficult for me to apply lashes on screen. I just go off camera and it's not good. These ones are from Lovable Lashes. I forget the name, but they will be listed down below as everything else. For foundation, I didn't have time to fake tan / the energy, so I'm really pale at the moment. So I'm just taking the stick foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills, in replace of my MAC Pro Longwear, just because it's the lightest foundation that I have at the moment. I think this is in the shade Cool Beige if I remember rightly, but it matches my pale skin perfectly, and I applied a lot of it because I wanted a really full coverage, and I don't really use this foundation that much, so I figured why not go heavy handed. It's not like I'm going to need it all the time. So yeah, I'm going to blend that out using this Bedelium's Tools kind of like foundation flat top brush. I got this from IMATS like years ago, and I only really use it when I don't want to use my beauty blender, but it is really good. I will try and find a link for it down below. I'm not actually too sure where you can purchase Bedelium Tools, but the link will be down below. I've said that so many times in this video. Then I'm going to contour using the Mink Stick to Flawless foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to contour the top of my forehead, my double chin, under my cheekbone, and then whatever's left on the brush at the end I take under my lip and then down the kind of like sides of my nose. And I'm blending it out as always using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Onto concealer. I love this concealer. I gave it a little kiss, as you saw. It's fabulous. This isn't really for highlight, it's more just to add some extra coverage, but this is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I love this stuff, it's amazing. Obviously it's not the most hygienic concealer ever, but the concealer itself is incredible. Then I'm going to blend that out using the Bedelium's Tools flat top brush, giving it a good old blend. I wish my hands moved this fast in real life when I'm getting ready in the morning. Then I'm going to set everything in place using my Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder. Setting that all in place. Then I decided not to contour. I just couldn't really be bothered, and I just wanted a bit of a softer look, I don't know. So I skipped the contour and highlight and moved straight onto bronzer. I applied bronzer quite heavy handed as I wanted this to be like quite a kind of like summery, bronzy look. But yeah, you don't have to go so heavy handed with bronzer if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. Then I'm applying lashings and lashings of the Sleek Makeup Solstice Palette Highlight. I've mixed the kind of like champagne gold shade with the white shade together. Cheekbones, kind of like above the eyebrow, everywhere. Setting that in place with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm so excited, I got sent these by the girls at Urban Decay. So excited! Urban Decay has been one of my favourite brands for years. If you've been watching my channel, like, I love them. This video is not sponsored, by the way, they just kindly sent me out the spray. But yeah, I just thought I'd say thank you anyway. I'm lining my lips, and I'm actually using a Barry, or is it an MUA? I think it's an MUA eyeliner, and it's just in a random orange shade. I got it ages ago when I was kind of like stocking up my makeup kit when I was younger. So this is really old, but I didn't have an orange lip liner, but this worked like absolutely fine. So if you don't have a lip liner to match a liquid lipstick or a lipstick, have a root through your eyeliners, because I'm guaranteed, like, if you have a big makeup collection, you're bound to find one that kind of will work, and it just works just as well. This is the Spicy liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It really is spicy, like look at it, it's so bright and I just love it. And I haven't done a makeup look with this yet, and I was really inspired by the colour, like want it to be summer, hello, bright orange, here we go. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial as much as I did filming it for you guys. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts, opinions and feelings, chat to me. You know what's going on, and I shall see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. But yeah, and then ever since then I've just been obsessed with YouTube, and then I remember I was like, I want to be a makeup artist, I want to make people feel confident, I want to do all this, that and the next thing, and I became really inspired watching everyone's videos.